Morning, everyone. It's lovely to see you all. So today's practice is all around alignment. And I do think this is a good time of year to revisit alignment, because often at the beginning of the year, we have all this pressure to write down all of our goals and our intentions for the year ahead. And alignment is a word that's much overused and often slightly misunderstood. And actually, alignment, it's not a fixed state. It's not something that we carve in stone one day and then we stick to that rigidly as a compass. Alignment, really, we always have to ask ourselves, what am I aligning to? And if we want to create a life that's in alignment, it needs to be in alignment with us. And it's a constantly shifting impulse, and it requires constant devotion and attention. And alignment really is a direction. And so today's practice is going to be 3 ways that you can connect back to your inner being, and 3 different ways of accessing that constantly evolving inner being. Who am I becoming? And therefore, what little adjustments do I make so that I am in alignment with my own life? So let's go ahead and close our eyes together. Close your eyes, get comfortable in your seat. Start with taking a deep breath in, a nourishing deep breath. And as you exhale, relax your whole body. Even a breath is an act of alignment. It just brings you back into yourself, back into your body. So as you take another couple of deep breaths, let your whole focus and attention come back into your body. And as you've closed your eyes, you've stepped into your inner world. And this is really your north. This is your true north, in here. And as you continue to take a gentle breath, let's just muse together on this quality of alignment. And as you've awakened that inner world, your inner landscape, just remember that life force, that generative force at the heart of all life, is always moving towards coherency and organization and to wholeness. Life has a natural direction. And it's the same with your body and with your life and with your incarnation, the very reason that you're here, your soul purpose, the entirety of your being across all dimensions. There's a constant, gentle, powerful impulse towards coherency and wholeness. And the question really is, can I become sensitive enough to feel that subtle impulse, that direction? And so what does it mean to come into alignment? Really, it means to know yourself at the deepest level so that you can discern the path ahead. And so by closing our eyes like this and exploring our inner being, here is where we can really come to know ourselves. Your inner being, your unshakable values, your dreams, your heart, your desires for your life, all of your different inner selves, the vulnerable ones, the ones who feel really powerful, your younger selves, your older, wiser selves, your genius, your medicine, and your romantic relationship to life. And your body, which is your home. And when you really know yourself, when you know your inner being, then alignment is a natural byproduct. So we're going to work with 3 short practices to help you to access your inner being and who you really are. And we'll start with some very gentle breath. So we're going to work up to a very gentle box breath where you breathe in and you hold and you breathe out and you hold for the same amount. I like to work towards 4 by 4 by 4 by 4, but I like to do it in a way that's really gentle and doesn't take you out of your body. So you can start by just breathing in for 4, maybe holding for 2, and then breathing out for 4 and holding for 2 until that breath is really comfortable, and then you can increase that hold to 3. And just hold very lightly to the count. So you're counting, but you're letting the breath relax you, connect you with your body. And the intention of this practice is to connect you to your body so that you feel and you know that you are home. And so very gently repeat to yourself internally, I am home, as you breathe. Once you're settled in your breath, so you'll instinctively feel when you've cultivated a stillness through the breath. And then you can just relax into a natural breath pattern. And just repeating to yourself, I am home. And the more you come to know this inner world and your body as your home, the more you feel a sense of belonging in your own body. The more anchored you are, the more comfortable you are, the more familiar you are with this physical home, the more you come to know yourself, the more you come to embody your own inner alignment. So very gently from here, we're going to move into a meditation. And that is a very simple one, which is to ask yourself a question. And you keep asking the same question. And you let it reveal itself to you in whatever way that your body and your soul choose to do. And the question is, who am I? Who am I? And we're going to be quiet for a little while. And this question of who am I is one of the most profound portals of discovery that you can open and walk through. And so in future practice, you can sit with that question. And the longer you sit with it, the more layers will reveal themselves to you. And the more you will come to know yourself in all dimensions, in all forms. And as you come to know yourself and who you truly are, then you can start looking outwards the expression of your life. And you can consciously shape that every day, make little adjustments, micro and macro, so that your outer world is in alignment with your inner world. So the next practice, the third practice, will work with a little bit of visualization, knowing that who am I? And the more you come to know that, you start to see yourself not as a fixed being, but as a fluid, constantly evolving expression of the sacred. And so the question then becomes, who am I becoming? Because every day you're becoming somebody new, you're evolving. And so this is where alignment really becomes a shifting direction. So we're going to change the question to who am I becoming? And we're going to tune into that generative force at the heart of all life, knowing that everything is moving towards coherency, organization, and wholeness. And you can tune into that in all different forms. So we're going to start with our bodies. So just bring your awareness into the scaffolding of your body. Again, knowing that your body is not a static or fixed or rigid form of energy. It's also constantly evolving and becoming, and that your body is your home. And so ask your body, tune into the energy of your body, your cells, your bones, your muscles, your skin, knowing that these are just different forms of energy. See if you can tune into its generative impulse and ask your body, who am I becoming? And give your body permission to grow and to become and to guide you. Who am I becoming? See if you can almost tune into the direction that your cells are growing towards. Can you make more space in your life for who you are becoming? Can you breathe more space into your life to accommodate your increasing capacity? And it starts with the body. So next we're going to attune to the flow of your life. So imagine your life like a current around you. Like the flow of your life begins just outside your body. So imagine you're kind of almost like you're in the middle of a small sea, and the sea, which has its own current, is your life, the flow of your life. It's like your own ecology. See if you can connect to that creative slipstream, that generative current of your life as an evolutionary force, a generative force, and ask the same question. Who am I becoming? And let that current move and express however it wants to. All you're doing is kind of connecting to that flow and seeing if you can bring your body into alignment with it. See if you can make space for it. Then very gently open your eyes and come back to the here and the now. But see if you can retain that connection to your body as a constantly evolving, and that's my dog in the background, perfect timing, as a constantly evolving home and instrument for your soul. And see if you can remain connected to the flow of your life as a generative current around you, almost like you can play with it with your hands. See if you can stay flexible within it and always breathing more space into who you are becoming. And if you do that, your relationship to alignment goes way beyond just seeing it as a word or as a set of goals for the year. And actually, it's about how you position yourself, how you dwell in the ecology of your own life. Thank you so much. And I hope that you feel relaxed and grounded and aligned.